Alright, we're back here with the old jet boat. Paint's chipping off. And in the last video, which was like this time last year, I was going to do spray foam back here and spray foam over here and like seal all this off. Well, I changed my mind. Gas tank is still going to go there. Then a battery up here. It'll be mounted right by like the ignition box and all that. And we recently got a new seat, which is a bucket seat out of Razor. We're kind of building a little steering wheel console thing here. This will have to be cut down, just kind of make the boat more controllable and not so goofy like it was before with the steering. And trying to go fast and control it is a pain. You have to hold yourself in, your back was hitting this. It's just a pain. So we built this last night. We're going to weld up or cut some flat pieces of steel and weld on here and bolt through the boat. 2 on each side to hold this whole contraption in place. I got some plexiglass back here, and later on this will be plexiglass on top to cover everything. And still got to build some stuff up here for the steering bracket and all that, and tighten this thing up. It's got a little play. But yeah, finally after a year and a half started working on this thing again. I was distracted with all the other projects and didn't have time to get to it, so now I am. It seems to be all together still. It needs to be cleaned up, but still in one piece. Hopefully it still runs. It should. You know, throw a new set of plugs in, and I'll have a new gas tank, new gas line, and all that good stuff. So let's get those tabs in and see how this goes. Alright, we got these tabs in on both sides. So now we're just going to go through, make sure this whole thing is square, and tack those in, and then get my holes drilled going through. Alright, so we got our our tabs welded on there, and we drilled our holes through them and through the boat. Did it right on the ribs just to get a little more strength out of it. And we got this thing painted up, looking decent, just waiting for it to dry now. And then when we put our bolts in through here, we got carriage bolts that go through the bottom. I'll silicone it down here in the washer and suck it up tight, and to keep it from leaking, the silicone will dry and seal it. Same way I did the motor mounts in the back. But that should work. I'll wait for the paint to dry a little bit and get the seat in here. Alright, so we got the seat frame bolted in. I used carriage bolts, and I just ran them down with the impact until it started pinching this a little bit. You can see underneath, we got the washer there. I gotta wipe the excess silicone off. They're all siliconed and sealed up on both sides. As you can see, it's sinking a little bit, but there's a little bit of strength. being on this rib and close to the other rib. So now we got to figure out the steering and get that mounted up with the steering wheel on here. I mean, it's good and solid. Whole boat moves. Seat's nice and solid. It's not going anywhere. Alright, so we got our steering wheel here. Put this bad boy back in. That'll be our steering. We got a shaft right here, and from the old hood of the old jet ski, I need this piece in here. That way I have like quarter turn steering with the steering wheel. That's kind of what I'm after. So I got to cut this off right in here flush and try to save this bracket and make it work. Alright, we cut our little piece to mount our steering cable, and this piece will slide up here on the steering wheel. The cable will mount right here. I just got to get it tacked in, mock this thing all up. Alright, so we got the steering all put together. You can see, got right to left. It actually works. I gotta finish welding that down there and clean this up, and I gotta weld like a bracket from down there up to here to support that, keep it from wobbling. That'll drive me nuts, and it's too janky. I think this will break. It's just plastic. But for today, that's pretty much it. We got the seat mount, or console mount and all that bolted in the boat, sealed up. Got the seat in, the steering hooked up. Just got to tweak a few things and cut this off yet. We still got to figure out how to get the throttle mounted right here with the lever down here so you can squeeze it and throttle the boat that way. But that's pretty much it for today. Hopefully this weekend I can get quite a bit done on this thing. And it shouldn't be too much longer and it'll be back on the lake. Registration's good till next year. I mean, it's just about ready to go. So thanks for watching.